Hey guys, Coach Flo here. Happy Wednesday. Today we're looking at 21 Jump Street and a twist on the Bergeron DBeep test with dumbbells. So 21 Jump Street is AMRAP 21 minutes. Who guessed it? 21 Jump Street. 21 power snatches. 21 box jump overs. 21 overhead squats and 21 toes to bar. For the power snatches and the overhead squat, it's 95 to 65 for the RX weight. The four movements we're looking at today are the power snatch, the box jump over, the overhead squat, and the toes to bar. For the power snatch, we're looking for that rapid hip extension, followed with the shoulder shrug, with a pull under the bar, receiving the bar in a partial overhead squat. For the box jump over, unlike a box jump, there's no need to stand at full extension on top of the box, but we're looking to jump with both feet onto the box to complete the prescribed station. You may step off the box if you want to. That's for RX. For scaled, you may step up on the box and step over and then step off, but for RX, you do have to jump onto the box, but you may step off of it. Overhead squats, we're looking for a shoulder width stance, so a wider stance. So here's my shoulders and here's my hips. I'm looking for a little bit of wider stance because we're gonna be in that overhead squat position. Wide grip on the bar, sending your hips back and down, having your knees in line with those toes. Your hips are gonna descend, reaching that hips below knee crease, and you're gonna come back up to complete full hip and knee extension. For the toes to bar, we're starting to swing with our arms extended, initiating at the shoulders, not with the legs, alternating between the arch and the hollow position to lift the feet towards the bar. You should touch both feet on the bar to complete the rep. For the toes to bar, there's an alternative, some movement substitutions for that. You can do knees to chest, toes to kettlebell, or V-ups. For tips and tricks today, we're looking for a steady pace that can give you a calculated breakup strategy. We're looking for 3 to 5 rounds of this 21 minutes. For the power snatches and toes to bar, we're looking to chip away at this movement, so small, quick sets can be more efficient, breaking up early and often to preserve our speed. The power snatch is easy to put down, so we can easily drop it for a second and get back on the bar and do quick sets. Same with the toes to bar, we can just release our hands and come back to the ground, getting back up on the bar. We're looking for bigger sets in the overhead squat because once we get it in that position, it's hard to get it back up. We have to snatch it back up, which will then cost us a rep that does not count. A quick way to get into your overhead squat is to squat snatch it if you can. That would be more efficient to get the barbell up. We're looking for the smooth pace on the box jump over, something that we can just keep moving and not stop. For the Bergeron dumbbell beep test, we're looking for on the minute for as long as possible, 7 single dumbbell goblet thrusters, 7 alternating single dumbbell power snatches, and 7 burpees. After 10 rounds, add 1 rep to each movement. If you were in the gym when we did this, right before we closed, probably a couple weeks before, or maybe a month before, we did the Bergeron DBeep test, and you had to fit your work in that 1 minute window or you're done with your work. I'll explain more about how we continue even after we don't stay on the minute. Movement details. We're going to look at 3 movements today: the single dumbbell goblet thruster, the alternating single dumbbell power snatch, and our burpees. For the single dumbbell goblet thruster, we're looking for a lighter weight. With the barbell, it's 55 for RX, so we know we're looking for a lighter dumbbell that we can complete 25 plus reps unbroken. 7 reps unbroken in each round should be your goal. You shouldn't have to put down the thruster. Same with the barbell, that's a strategy. Do not put down that thruster, don't break it up. You should be able to have a weight that you can maintain 7 unbroken thrusters. You're gonna use 1 dumbbell and holding it with both hands. We're gonna send our butt back and down, reaching that hips below knee crease, coming up with that rapid hip extension to press the weight overhead. The alternating single dumbbell power snatch, both heads of the dumbbell have to touch the ground. Unlike our dumbbell clean and jerk, only one head. Today we have to touch both of the heads to the ground, so it has to sit all the way down on the ground. And alternating each rep, looking for that rapid hip extension to turn over the dumbbell and receive in a partial overhead squat. For the burpees, it's a standard burpee. Chest and thighs should hit the ground. Air under the feet when we jump up and a small clap overhead. You may jump or step out of the bottom Stepping out of the bottom is not scaled during the open. That is still an RX way to do a burpee. So be strategic. If jumping burpees will increase your heart rate and you're able to cycle your step out burpees, maybe that's a great strategy to pick. Just a little tip or hint there. Some movement substitutions for the alternating single dumbbell power snatch. You can do odd object ground overhead, slam balls, or box jumps. For the single dumbbell goblet thruster, you can do odd object thruster, wall balls, or medicine ball squat cleans. Some tips and tricks. Again, this is the twist on the Bergeron beep test. So if you've done the workout, you know how it feels. It sucks. So you're really trying to find a good pace that allows you to either, I'm going to talk about pace in a second and some options, but you're trying to find something that you can maintain. Today we're looking for 7 to 10 rounds. So that's what we're trying to hit for our completion today. It's an every minute on the minute, so every minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, you're gonna go back through that set of 7, starting at 7 and ending at our burpees. For the work, if we do not complete a minute, we're just gonna go into an AMRAP to the 10 minute. So we're trying to get as many reps and rounds as possible, and leaving the whole EMOM every minute on the minute out the window. So for example, if you make it to the 5 minutes and in your 6 minute, like onto your 6 minute, you don't complete all the work necessary, you go ahead and just do as many reps and rounds as possible, and you keep track of that to mark in sugar watt, and you stop at the 10-minute mark. If you make it all the way to that 10th minute, is that what it is, the 10th minute? The 10th round, so yes, the 10th minute, you will go ahead and continue and add that 1 rep. So just be mindful of that. If you do make it there, you're not stopping at the 10 minute. I want you to go as far as you can. There's 2 ways to move through this. The first way is quickly, giving you more rest at the end, but that will increase your heart rate. So if you're able to manage your heart rate and be in that uncomfortable red line position, then going quickly may be a good option for you. The second option, which is going to fit for most people, is moving at a steady pace. So less rest before the beginning of the next round, but it may allow you to sustain longer. So you want to calculate kind of what time frame you need to get this work done, and this work done. The fastest thing is going to be your thrusters, and you're going to have to move through those burpees and haul through it. But if you're doing the second strategy, then you really want to get done around the 55-second mark, you know, or 57, 58. But be sure you have eyes on the clock. Today is about fast transitions. So for me, in this situation, if I wanted to do my Bergeron beep test with the dumbbells, I would have my clock right in front of me. I would have my dumbbells right there, and I would have a way for me to pick up my dumbbell, do my thruster, then do my alternating power snatches right there, and then back up and be able to drop to the ground immediately and do my burpees. You want a station that allows you to just do those movements consecutively. I don't want to put my dumbbell over here and have to do my burpees over here. That is going to take up time. Time is precious today. Also, you want to be able to do your work in front of your clock. So if I'm doing my burpees this way, I want my clock to be right in front of me so I can see, make sure I'm pacing myself and timing myself right on those 7 burpees. Transition quickly, like I said, move to the next movement. There's no time to waste. Every second counts today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow on YouTube again. Have a great and wonderful Wednesday. Bye guys.